Hello, my name is Justice Henderson, and today I will be presenting a comprehensive nutrition and conditioning plan that I designed for a previous client. This program helped him safely lose weight, improve his fitness, and prepare for participation in MMA style training. So I will walk you through his background, the challenges we identified, and the step by step approach that led to his success. This client is a 34-year-old married man who worked full time in construction. He is 5'11" and he weighed 250 pounds at the start of this program. With a body fat percentage of about 30%, he had no structured physical activity outside of work, and his long term goal was to lose 50 pounds and begin training in mixed martial arts. His time frame for his goal was 6 months to a year. The overall goal for this patient was to achieve a 50-pound weight loss in a safe and sustainable manner, while also building enough cardiorespiratory fitness and strength to participate in MMA training. This included improving his overall health, his conditioning, and establishing nutrition habits that would give him long-term success. From a nutrition standpoint, the client had several patterns that contributed to his weight gain. He consistently ate very large, high-calorie breakfasts that included eggs, bacon, toast, and chocolate milk. His lunches were usually purchased from a food truck at work, which typically offered fried or high-fat meals. Dinners prepared at home were high in carbohydrates, and he regularly went back for second or third helping. In terms of conditioning, the client had no structured exercise routine. He admitted he disliked sweating and often felt too tired after work to do additional physical activity. His cardiovascular endurance was low, he became winded quickly, and he had poor recovery habits. While construction work can be physically demanding, it does not replace proper conditioning. The nutritional weaknesses we identified included consistently high calorie meals, heavy reliance on food trucks, and poor portion control. His body fat percentage indicated long-term caloric surplus. Low hydration and low protein intake were also contributing to fatigue and poor recovery. Additionally, comorbidities included job stress, inconsistent eating patterns, and long working hours. The main conditioning weakness included no structured exercise, low endurance, poor mobility, and excessive joint stress due to his weight. He also had limited technique, meaning early MMA training could put him at risk for injuries. Comorbidities like chronic stress and inactivity further impacted his starting fitness level. And the barriers that we identified were long work days, limited food options during work, portion control issues, and time constraints. To address these, we incorporated counseling strategies like simple meal prepping, portion education, flexible scheduling with shorter workouts on weekdays, and weekly accountability check-ins. Our nutrition plan really focused on establishing a consistent calorie deficit while maintaining energy levels for MMA training. We emphasize increased protein intake, balanced carbohydrates, hydration, reduced processed foods, and structured meal timing. This plan was really individualized on him to match his work schedule. The nutrition plan was periodized. During months 1 and 2, we focused on foundational habits and kept his intake between 2,400 and 2,500 calories per day. Months 3 and 4 became the dedicated weight loss phase, with calories reduced slightly and meal prepping added for lunches. From month 5 onward, we shifted toward performance nutrition, increasing protein, and strategically timing carbohydrates around his MMA training sessions. The foods that we were really focused on were lean protein sources like chicken, turkey, and fish, complex carbohydrates like rice, potatoes, and whole grains, plenty of vegetables, and healthy fats like nuts, olive oil, avocado. We reinforced hydration and added simple pre and post workout snacks like fruit, yogurt, and protein shakes. The foods that we really want him to stay away from or really remove from his diet were sugary beverages like chocolate milk and sodas, deep fried foods, large food truck lunches, late night snacking, and processed sweets. These choices were high in calories, contributed to inflammation, and interfered with maintaining a caloric deficit. Based on his estimated energy needs, we set a daily intake goal between 2,200 and 2,500 calories. Protein goals were 150 to 180 grams per day. Hydration goals were 3 to 4 liters of water each day as well. This really created a calorie deficit between 5 to 700 calories per day. To ensure accountability, we use many assessment tools like weekly weigh ins, 3-day food logs each month, photos of meals for portion tracking, and a protein and hydration checklist. These tools really helped manage the program throughout for him. Here is an example of a food log we had him do weekly by tracking breakfast, snacks, lunch, and dinner along with portion sizes and calories. We were able to closely monitor his eating habits and try to track if there's any room for improvement. The conditioning plan was designed to safely prepare him for MMA while promoting weight loss. This focus included structured cardio, progressive strength training, mobility work, and technical MMA skill development. The conditioning plan was also periodized, like in phase one. During the first 6 weeks, it focused on building a foundation with low impact cardio, light strength training, and foundation MMA classes. Phase 2 emphasized building endurance and strength with 2 to 3 MMA sessions per week and interval training. In Phase 3, which covered months 4 through 6 and beyond, we progressed to performance level training with increased MMA intensity, core conditioning, and power based strength workouts. We set a goal of burning 4 to 600 calories per workout through a combination of strength, cardio, and MMA training. His weekly training goal was to burn between 2,400 and 300 calories. This supported steady weight loss while preventing fatigue or overtraining. The activities we wanted him to avoid were high impact plyometrics early on, as these place excessive stress on the joints. We also eliminated live sparring during the early phases of MMA and avoided intensive grappling as well. We also avoided extreme fatigue circuits and prevented heavy lifting before foundational movement patterns were established. For conditioning assessment, we use daily activity logs, heart rate monitoring during key workouts, and monthly fitness tests that included push ups or planks. And we also included instructor feedback on his MMA technique and progress. Here is just a sample of how we monitored his workout log. Each day he recorded the activity, the duration that he did. This helped keep him accountable and allowed me to track his improvements over time. In summary, because of a structured and timely conditioning and nutrition plan, this client significantly improved his health, lost weight safely, and built the fitness he needed to train in mixed martial arts. Addressing his barriers, educating him on nutrition, and providing consistent accountability were key contributors to his success in this program. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I'm confident that I can help future clients.